So what does it mean when they say for things to get better, you need to get better? That became real clear for me just finishing up having lunch. This is not a real bowl. Currently where I'm at with my bowls is that, excuse me, is I used to separate everything. Now what I do is I weigh my protein here, and then once I zero out the scale, weigh it, and I already know how much rice it is because I don't need to weigh that. I use a cup system, like half a cup, 1 cup. I pour that in there. If it's coming from the steamer, from the rice maker, I don't need to put it in there because it's hot, and this I'm going to heat up. And then I put as many vegetables, green vegetables as I can in here, green and orange. And then I put it in the microwave with a little bit of water so it steams up the vegetables, heats up the chicken. And I just kind of have it all as a bowl. I like mixing it as I go. And then I put sauce as we're eating. That's the current state of nutrition. And I have the same thing to eat every week. More specifically, I have the same thing to eat Sunday through Friday. The only thing that changes is pizza Saturday. That's the only adjustment. And it's the same thing every Saturday. But as far as everything else, that's the same thing. Rice, chicken, vegetables. I love it. Love it. Especially, I love the simplicity even more. All right, so let's talk about it. For things to get better, you need to get better. But I just want to make the thing better. My thing, which is related to anything you want to make better. You want to make a relationship better? I just want to make the relationship better. I don't want to work on anything else. My thing was not relationship. My thing was work. Anything I was doing for work, and I say work because it was whether it was a business that I was running, whether it was a job that I was at, whether it was whatever. I just wanted to make that part better. My income ultimately, my focus was make more money. That would solve everything. And I would hear for things to get better, you need to get better. Like, what are you talking about? I just need a better job, I guess, or a better business, or better customers, or better economy. The issue was always out there, and I don't even want to do all this stuff. I'm cleaning up, by the way. I finished with lunch, and it's time to put everything away before I head out. So I'm cleaning with one hand. I wonder how efficient this is going to be. My daughter made, let me show you. These delicious cookies are so good. So good. The benefit of having the whole house on the same page of nutrition, taking care of your nutrition, is that you know that anything that's made, it's made with quality ingredients, the least amount of fats possible. And if it is fats, it's good quality fats. So it doesn't have to be like, avoid the fats. No, you need fats. It's part of it. Remember, it's protein, fats, and carbs. You need all three. But if I know that these pumpkin cinnamon deliciousness are high in protein, more than likely, carbs, good carbs, and then are the best out there on the shelf, probably organic, because my daughter likes to roll like that, and then fats, whatever fats she used. I know she used the best available to her, to us, whatever. So it's always nice, that those are the options. Didn't start that way. Wasn't always like that. Anyways, so I thought was like, just give me the solution. Where can I go? What business can I start? What can I do to my current business to get things going better? Because I just want to improve my income. And I would always, like I said, it was always like something that was going on out there. It wasn't me. And the reality was, see if I can set you down, because I'm done cleaning up. I'm going to borrow this fall. My wife's probably, if she watches this, she's going to get upset. Stop moving my decorations, our fall decorations. I'm going to use it as a trusty stand here. This is something cool that we started doing. We'll talk about it later. Anyways, I thought the issue was out there. We got to look for the solution out there. I got to fix my job. I got to fix my business. I got to fix that. And, that's where, I eventually after being confused, because I wasn't one. I mean, I was willing to try. I'm not the stubborn type, which that's like, that's a vice in itself that some folks have. My thing, I just didn't know. My vice was people pleasing and self-victimizing, but I was willing to try anything. Eventually got to the point where I started working on myself. Something clicked once I surrendered, once I gave up, once like, okay, I don't know. I was a little bit of a know-it-all too. I'll just adjust things my way. And I started working on me with the basic foundations that I talk about here all the time, which is exercise, diet, wake-up time. That simple. That my personal development started increasing, measurable. Because I would mess with personal development in the past. Like in my early 20s is when that started. But I wasn't getting these results. No one really said, measure results. You should feel like this by the end of the day. You should feel like this by the end of the week. That shows that you're making progress. Way to go. Progress is good. Next week, still feel this like you're making more progress? Yeah. Following week, end of the month, how we doing? Oh, we're doing great. I feel way different. Okay, that means it's working. I never did that. I just said, do the things. Like, do this. Like, okay, I'll do it. Do it. Is it working? I'm assuming. The greats have told me. Paid a lot of money for the program. Sure it is. With this one, is like exercise, diet, wake up time. You're going to feel tired, hungry, and sleepy. End of the day. You feel tired, hungry, and sleepy? Yeah, cool, it's working. With the intention behind it to work on your mind, body, soul. Like, how do you feel? It's like, well, I feel different. I don't know exactly, but I do feel something different. Here comes the next day, the next week, the next. Like, yeah, man, I feel totally like, wow. My attitude is just changing. And then, of course, you go down the rabbit hole. You start applying different things. And the way you carry yourself, you start, realize that I was just being a victim, that I'm not I'm not the victim. Life has had biggest, like, life happens for me, not to me. There's something to learn here. I need to be thankful about the situation that's happening. My goodness, that changed it. I got there to that point because I started developing myself with the exercise, diet, wake-up time, the fundamentals, the core, what holds it all up. Like, oh my God, life happens for me? All these years it's been happening for me, but my punk self-victimizing ass would just see it as, it's happening to me. This is so messed up. Nothing ever works. The self-victim mindset. Now I have a disciplined mindset, started building it. Everything started to shift slowly, just like that. You start seeing things different. This is not happening to me. It's happening for me. There's something there. Oh, shit. Oh, dang. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, nice. And that's when things started to change. Didn't start a new business. Didn't start a new job. Didn't change positions. Nothing. Everything just started getting better. Like, wow. And then I looked around and was like, my relationships are getting better. How cool. I'm changing. I'm losing weight. Oh my goodness. It wasn't the plan. I'm gaining a little bit of muscle. Abs? Hello. I wasn't shooting for that. I was like, oh, I'm going to start exercising to lose weight. I'm going to start exercising to gain muscle. To get some abs. Oh, I'm going to start dieting so I can lose weight. No. I'm going to start waking up early to be more productive. No. Have a longer day. No, none of that. I was just doing it because I wanted to develop myself. It sounded right. It was something that I hadn't done before with the intention behind it to elevate, to work on my mind, body, and soul, become a higher level person, a higher vibing person. And things externally started getting better. It was like, if you're trying to fix something out there, no, it's the relationship. It's like, I hate the people at work. I hate this. I just want to think again. It started off good. Things are getting frustrating. Oh, it's because of money. Oh, it's because I'm always late. Oh, it's because If I had money, I wouldn't be late. It's because we do this now, we don't do this now. He lives here now, she lives there now. It's my neighbors, my dogs, it's nothing external. It's a perception, is the way you see things. Your habits have created your surroundings. The way you've carried yourself the last 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, 3 decades this is your result right now of how you've carried yourself. Start carrying yourself different. Change your habits. How do you change your habits? By first self-developing. Change you. You can't change, I'm going to go change my clothes. Like, no, it's not about changing your clothes. If you change internally, your clothes will change. This is one of those confusing things again. What does that mean? Like, okay, I'll break it down as simple as I can, then I got to go. I got maybe about 3 minutes. Exercise, diet, wake up time. You start changing your attitude. Your body starts changing. You'll automatically want to buy clothes that fits you because maybe like for me, the XL wasn't fitting me no more. Now I'm rocking a small. Wow. Okay, that's a trip. Never thought I'd fit on. When I got into a medium, I was like, oh dang, these would fit me like silly. Walk around the house, let me be funny tight. A small. This isn't a small. This is a medium because I just got these and I feel bad. Just kind of like, oh man, they're brand new. Let me rock them at least a few times. So even that, yeah, your clothes will change. By why? By working on exercise, diet, wake up time. You'll have a different perspective. Man, maybe I don't want to wear that no more. Maybe oh man, these shoelaces are really dirty. My shoes are dirty. What the heck have I been doing wearing these dirty shoes? Your values change. Like, why? Because your mood is higher. You're consistently in a high mood because your priority is to stay at a high vibration. You start changing, so the things that you look at start to change too. Things start becoming not acceptable. So you just adjust. These little tiny organic adjustments that come from the inside because of the way you're dieting, the time you're waking up, and the fact that you're exercising twice a day and you're staying at a high vibe. Your discipline is elevating. Your confidence is elevating. The friendship you have with you is elevating, and one of you is telling you, hey, what are you doing, bro? Don't do that no more. Or, you should do this more, or whatever. So all those little organic changes start changing your results. Because remember what I said, the last habits of the last 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years have gotten you to where you're at now. So now you change your internals, your vibration, by doing the exercise, diet, wake up time. You little tiny things, those little habits, start to automatically change. You see things different because you're physically doing something different. So you're going to physically start to change, and also emotionally and internally, you'll start seeing things different. So results, your world starts to change. What's nice about it is that you have to see it as it's going to be slow, but that's good because when it's fast, it goes away fast. It's like, this is steady. It's firm. It's not going to go nowhere. This change is good and it's here to stay, and it's only going to get better as long as I continue to get better. But I know it's hard to believe because you just like, I'm so exhausted of trying. I haven't tried. Okay, well then stay where you're at. Let's say you have another 100 years left. I mean, really, do you like where you're at? It hasn't been working. Isn't it worth a try? I know the people that are just willing to try anything, they're down, they're going to do it. They'll say, let's roll. But those ones that have that vice of being stubborn, or like, no, I'm doing my way. Like, oh, okay, it's just simple. It's really simple. Exercise, diet, wake up time everything will start falling into place where it needs to, and you'll start doing the things that you need to do for you, specifically for you. Because for some, like, people pleasing was my vice. Somebody be like, you're crazy. People pleasing is not a vice. No, see, you don't see it as people pleasing. You see it as doing nice things for people. That's different. When someone says, oh, being stubborn is my vice, I'd be like, stubborn, just go, just do it. Don't change it. Just, if it works for them and you want to do it, do it. Don't, they're telling you that you should do it. Like, oh, okay, cool. Like, But that's the thing with working on yourself and being authentic with you and being the true you. Everything will start falling into place, and you'll start removing things that you don't like about you. Because right now, everything, the way you've been carrying yourself, whatever makes everything that you accept right now into your life acceptable. But if you change yourself, you start elevating higher by exercise that wake up time, the things you accept in your life will be different. Things that you've been acceptable about, you won't anymore. So things will automatically get better. Things you didn't even think about that should get better will get better. And then that one thing that you want to fix that's external, whether it's money, relationships, weight, whatever it is that's out there, that's out in the world, not in here. You have control of what's in here, but you want to change what's out there because of the way it makes you feel in here. Will change because you've changed what's in here. Okay, that's way past 3 minutes. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.